Red Devil basketball is on the air. Evanston looks to take a strong round ball tradition into the next roaring 20s. Catch all the glass-breaking action on your home for Red Devil Sports, KNYN 99.1, with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com. Red Devil basketball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankham, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Arrowhead Dental, Plains Tires, The Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Regional Hospital, The Come On In Casper, Evanston Parks and Recreation, The Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Uinta County School District No. 1, Elling Ford Brothers, The Store, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Bear River Dental, Mountain West Business Solutions, and by Wyoming Dental Specialties. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to sit back, relax, and raise the pitchforks as we head to the arena to join the voice of your Evanston Red Devils, Elin Olive.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Green River High School side of this matchup between the Evanston Red Devils girls team and the Cheyenne South Lady Bison. Evanston coming off that win over Rollins. We'll talk more about that when we set the scene when we return right after this on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
We're here to help strengthen our community. Yes, that's right. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we take pride in belonging to our community. We encourage people of every race, gender, and belief to come together and give their all towards the betterment of our community. It's about people helping people. When you join our credit union, you also join a movement. At Trona Valley, we are thankful for our members, member NCUA, trust NCUA, a credit union system that is safe, sound, and secure.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Welcome to Green River High School side of this matchup between the Evanston Red Devils and the Cheyenne South Bison. We bring you the girls team taking on Cheyenne South. Let's set the scene here at Green River High School. Cheyenne Central comes in after losing to Star Valley last night. Final score 60-55, so quite the barn burner there. 1-3 overall record, averaging 49.7 points allowed per game and scoring 49.3. So somewhere in that 49 range is what they score and what they give up. Evanston, on the other hand, comes into this game after beating 3A number 4 Rollins 48-32, improving their record to 1-3. And they're doing it by allowing 54.3 points per game and 33.8 points per game. The Evanston Red Devils hoping to keep that momentum alive as they beat Rollins and Rock Springs. Now they're going to come to Green River to play the Cheyenne South Bison. Both teams unranked on the recent Wyoming Preps coaches and media poll. And it may actually be a while till we get to it because Rollins and Jackson in a absolute slugfest right now. 36-37. Jackson with 2:22 remaining, so the energy is pretty high in the building. We expect that energy to remain during the Evanston Cheyenne South Bison matchup. Red Devils, once again, if you're just joining us, got their first win of the season last night against 3A number 4 Rollins, 48-32. This same Rollins team is leading Jackson 38-37 with 2:08 and counting remaining. So that's what it looks like here at Green River, one of the sites of the 2019 Flaming Gorge Classic. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have our YO Preps rankings update on this first bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
When someone says sleep apnea, it usually conjures up stereotype images. This is Dr. Jonathan Morgan. The fact is that sleep apnea affects people of all ages and occurs when there is an involuntary pause of breath during sleep. Are you always tired? At Arrowhead Dental, we offer oral appliance therapy as an effective, non-invasive treatment for certain types of sleep apnea. Schedule an appointment to take a simple in-home test. Visit arrowheaddentalwy.com today.
Crafting is really fun. Sometimes a tutorial helps get the project finished just right. TheLittlestWoodShop.com offers tutorials on Facebook to teach you new techniques and fun ideas for crafting. Follow us on Facebook so you're notified each time we post a new tutorial. Plus, get all your supplies for each project at TheLittlestWoodShop.com. We sell individual project supplies, kits for group projects, and we sell bulk wholesale crafting supplies. Visit TheLittlestWoodShop.com today.
Welcome to Green River High School Gymnasium. Elin Olive bringing you the action. Evanston taking on Cheyenne South, joining the girls team here for day 2 of the 2019 Flaming Gorge Classic. Games being played here at Green River High School, at Lincoln Middle School, and at Rock Springs High School. We'll be at Rock Springs tomorrow for the boys. But first, let's go ahead and give you our YO Preps rankings update. And this is according to the recent coaches and media poll just released in the last couple days. Number 5 in the state, we have the Campbell County Camels. This was the team that Evanston saw in Gillette on night 2, and Evanston only lost to them by 7. Final there, 60-53. But definitely a team that a lot of people in the state are saying to watch out for. At number 4, we have the Cheyenne Central Indians. Of course, the boys, the number 1 team in the state. The girls coming in number 4. All these teams have next 3 teams have undefeated records. Now at number 3, Kelly Walsh Trojans. They were unranked, and they went on a 3-0 run at the Kelly Walsh tournament. And we heard Jake Hibbard talk about it on the Pitchfork a couple weeks ago, that Kelly Walsh is an athletic team. They have a great volleyball squad, and a lot of those girls are playing basketball. And it looks so far that athleticism and that drive and that know-how to win is translating over to the hardwood, as they are ranked number 3. Number 2, it's the same number 2 in the boys' side, Cheyenne East, undefeated right now. It's just very impressive that it speaks volumes about the program and about the school that both of their teams are ranked in the top 2, both of them number 2. And the number 1 team in the state, no surprise, especially after what we saw last weekend, Thunder Basin almost unanimously voted the number 1 team in the state on the Wyoming Coaches and Media poll. Only one person voted against them, and it was not me. They put on a clinic against the Evanston Red Devils, winning that game to a tune of 59-13. Of course, led by Jersey Taylor with 14 points. So the Thunder Basin Bolts, the number 1 team for the 2nd straight week in a row on the YO Preps coaches and media rankings. Now we're going to go ahead and move into the next part of our pregame show, and it is Red Devil Corner. Today we hear from Coach Kate Schmidt of the Evanston Red Devil swim team. They're going to be opening up a competition this lovely day in this very building. Matter of fact, just across from the lobby from me as they get ready to swim in Green River. Elon Olive here with Evanston swim coach Kate Schmidt. Coach Schmidt, you guys just opened your season at Rock Springs and then at Rollins. The results out of Rock Springs were pretty impressive. Good times for opening meet.
You know, the boys did swim well for their first go-round for the season. Jackson qualified in the backstroke with a 59, and I think the boys were pleased with the first show of their skills for the season. And then the Rollins pentathlon is always hard the next day, but they still didn't swim horribly at the pentathlon.
Well, and it's something that these boys are used to is travel, but it still doesn't take away the difficulty of swimming really, really well one day, driving hour and a half, coming home, then getting back on the bus, driving twice as far to do it all over again. It must be a mental toll on them.
It is, and Bubba was nice enough that he actually got hotel rooms for all of us in Rollins that night, and so we didn't have to travel back and forth as much. But still, staying in a hotel room, waking up, not sleeping well in a hotel, and all of that stuff plays a factor into it. But this weekend it will be nice because we're in Green River both Friday and Saturday, so we do get to come home and they get to sleep in their own beds, and that will be good.
Is Green River going to be a dual meet, or is it another invite?
It's 2 days of big invites. There are 9 teams on Friday and 10 teams on Saturday.
So what kind of teams will you guys be swimming against?
Laramie and the Cheyenne teams, and then other teams mixed in there, but lots of good 4A teams that are from the other side of the state that we don't often get to see.
Laramie definitely going to be one of those ones that your guys will have to do battle with in order to get great state results. What kind of advantage does it give you to be able to face off against schools like that this early in the season?
You know, it's always nice to see how they're swimming, and it helps the boys not be so psyched out when we go to Laramie or go to Cheyenne. We have Cheyenne duels here in January, and see those teams because we've already seen them. It's not like our first time seeing them for the season. So that's always nice to just get it out of the way. And it's in a pool that we know and really like at Green River. So all of it's good.
We've talked about Jackson Nichols. We've talked about Camp House leading up to this season. Who are some boys that performed especially well during the weekend that kind of caught you off guard a little bit?
Honestly, none of them caught me off guard. I was really happy with the way that all of them performed. Our sophomores and our juniors just keep coming back with strong swims, and it's so nice to see.
Now that you have a core that's been together for a few seasons, you have a lot of returners, what kind of advantage does that give you guys this early in the process where do you not have to build the program up a little bit more, build up expectations?
Yeah, the boys know our expectations, know what we expect stroke-wise from them. And so most of the boys don't try and get away with stuff that newcomers would try and get away with. They know what we need and they know what we want. And then building relays is always easier when you have that core group of kids that have been around together for at least one season. We can pretty much interchange any of the relays, and it's a solid relay still.
Speaking of the relays, in Rock Springs, I noticed you guys didn't finish below third place with your top team. What kind of work has been going into those relays to open up the season?
Just hard work and getting these boys back into shape, and it pays off. So that is really nice. And we were missing lots of our guys the first weekend between sickness and missing practices and all of that kind of stuff that just plays into the first 2 weeks of practice. And so it'll be nice to see this weekend when we have hopefully a full team.
Well, this will probably be the last time we speak with you in 2019. Thank you so much for all your time, and we'll see you in 2020. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You as well. Thank you.
A big thank you to Coach Kate Schmidt of the Evanston boys swim team. As they mentioned, today they'll be in Green River just across the way from us. And they will be, for the first time, really a full team. The sicknesses are gone. The other commitments are gone. It's all full steam ahead for the Evanston Red Devils swim team. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will hear from Coach Jeremy Fessler about his thoughts about their opponent today, the Cheyenne South Bisons. This is a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to Green River High School. Rollins and Jackson just wrapped up final score 42-37 Rollins over the Jackson Broncs. Evanston has some history now with Rollins as they picked up their first win of the season last year, 42-38. Real quick, let's run through some stats on that one. Zosha Novakowski leads the team with 18 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double for the senior. Heidi Barton in second with 7 points. She was perfect from beyond the arc. Stacia Barker with 7 points. She was in foul trouble, though, I was told, most of the game, so a good pull for her. Maggie Moore, of course, with 5 points. Taryn Wagstaff with 4. Taryn Holt with 3. Amber Lowe also with 3. And Mia Barker with 1. When you look at three-point range, Maggie Moore was 1 for 1, as well as Heidi Barton 1 for 1. So it really came together for the Red Devils yesterday. I talked with Coach Jeremy Fessler before. He said that it was because of the great start that they had. So that's something they're going to be looking to do again. And actually, Rollins came back and went on a 20-something to 8 run, I believe, is what he told me. And Evanston actually brought it back down and came from behind for the win and kind of shut it down. So that is a big win for the Evanston Red Devils. And it makes you wonder what kind of confidence they are coming into this building with and what their performance against Cheyenne South will look like. Nobody sees the game the way the coach is doing. When we return, we'll hear from Red Devil head coach Jeremy Fessler on his thoughts about today's opponent, the Cheyenne South Bison. Live from Green River High School as part of the 2019 Flaming Gorge Classic. This is a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence. Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
Welcome back to this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com. Elin Olive here bringing you the action live from Green River High School as the Red Devils look to continue their winning ways after their victory against Rollins yesterday against the Cheyenne South Bison. Before the tournament started, I had a chance to talk with Coach Jeremy Fessler about what happened in Gillette and also his thoughts about their opponent today, the Bison.
Elin Olive here with Coach Jeremy Fessler, girls head coach for Evanston Red Devils. Coach Fessler, you guys just came back from the Gillette basketball tournament, weren't able to pick up a W, but what kind of positives were you able to take out of those 3 games?
Well, against Gillette, we scored the ball, which was a huge positive, especially after the way that we started on Thursday against Rapid City. We struggled just with turnovers and the speed of the game. I don't think we were ready for quite the speed of what was going on. So that was telling us coaches that we're probably not practicing hard enough. The girls aren't going hard enough at each other because we just weren't ready for the speed that was up there. One positive is we handled the pressure, the full court pressure. We got the ball up the floor. Now, when we got the ball up the floor is when we had a lot of issues, getting the ball to the wing, getting the ball to the high post, getting by anybody as far as guards going. And so we really struggled in that area. Just way too many turnovers in the half-court offensive sets and not running sets and not running things correctly. And so we focused this week on that and getting open and toughness and rebounding and all that stuff. So we've got a lot of work to do.
Next time we see you is going to be on Friday against South. And, of course, they're one of those Cheyenne schools, so they enjoy a pretty strong basketball tradition. Traditionally, what has South been able to bring in your experience?
We've matched up well against them. We've had good games every time we've played them. They were young last year, and they ended up winning their last 4, so I know they got a lot of talent coming back. They're scrappy girls that like to get in there and mix it up, and they have a good post player and a couple good guards, so we're going to have our work cut out for us with South.
Big thank you to Coach Jeremy Fessler for joining us to talk with us before even coming down to Gillette. We weren't able to get an actual pregame interview with him or with Coach DeBrune from the South Bison because of the situation, because it is a tournament, because everybody is in and out, and it is pretty chaotic for the coaches. So the last thing you want to do is get in their way. But we appreciate Coach Fessler for taking time to giving us an interview for that. Also for talking with us about the Rollins game, giving us some stats, and it just seemed like the way this Evanston team is going to get going is on fast start. So that is probably going to be one of the biggest keys to a victory today. We are about 6.5 minutes away from the tip-off of this one. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll go through the starters for Evanston on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep.
In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Welcome back to Green River. Elin Olive bringing you the action from day 2 of the 2019 Flaming Gorge Classic. Today we've got the girls team as the Red Devils get ready to take on the Cheyenne South Bison. We are about 5 minutes away from the start of this one, and it's a good time to go through starters for Evanston. Was not able to get starters for Cheyenne South. As I mentioned, Coach DeBrune was very busy and was not able to get to the floor until after we had already started on the air. But I do have, based on stats, who it looks like will probably be hitting the floor for the Bison. So let's go ahead and run through that, actually. Number 2, Callista Martinez. Number 4, Tracy Mater. Number 12, Jaya Brown. Number 13, Raina Tovar. Number 14, Reagan Moore. Number 22, Riley Van Tassel. Number 25, McKenna Harlan. And number 31, Ariana Dimas. Now for Evanston, I do have starters for them, and it's the typical 5 that Coach Fessler likes to put out there. Number 4, Maggie Moore, senior, starting. Number 5, Amber Lowe, a senior. Number 14, Taryn Wagstaff, a senior. Number 24, Zosha Novakowski, a senior. Number 44, Stacia Barker, a sophomore. Coach Fessler told me that Stacia actually got into foul trouble pretty early in the game. 2 quick ones in the first quarter, and then came in the third quarter and got another one right then and there. So his exact words that she was in foul trouble for pretty much all of the game. So the key for Evanston will be staying out of foul trouble. Also, have a fast start. Just from the stats, if you look at our scene set on mylocalradio.com, Cheyenne South is allowing 49.7 points. So if Evanston can score around 50-52, I think that would be enough to get Cheyenne South, as they are only averaging about 49.3 points themselves. But Evanston's really going to have to drive up their average, as they are only averaging just under 34 points per game. So Evanston and Cheyenne South, really, these stats don't mean a whole lot. These averages per games, you take the total score of points allowed and points scored and you divide it by 4. That's it. So these really don't mean a lot. These numbers will change significantly throughout the season, and it's going to be a very, very cool journey to kind of see where this Evanston Red Devils team start on both the boys and the girls, and where will things finish in March. Will we be sending both teams to the Casper Event Center in March, or will we only be sending one, or could it just be one of those years where nothing really happens? It's going to be a very fun year. It's going to be a very fun process to watch how things kind of roll. Both coaches have told me that things will be improving and will be getting better, especially the boys. They say that they're not even close to being a finished product yet, and they truly believe that once they are a finished product, they could be something special. And this girls team, I mean, they showed that they can battle back and win from behind yesterday. They showed that they can get off to hot starts and they can win games that, I mean, technically, I don't think a lot of people had them picked to win that game against Rollins. Rollins' girls team had just won the volleyball state championship, so you know that they have athletes, you know that they have talent, and you know, most of all, that they know how to win big games. They were also number 4 in 3A when Evanston played them. Evanston beat them 48-32. So that was not a game that I don't think a lot of people picked Evanston to win. We're about 1 minute and 20 seconds away from the start of this one, and you stand in the building, you watch this Evanston team, and you get the feeling that this is now a team that has some confidence. This is now a team that has something to prove. The warm-ups are coming off. Evanston in their red uniform, white numerals, with Evanston across the chest, while South in their white uniforms, gold numerals, black outline with South across the chest. Inside 50 seconds away from the tip-off, again, your starters for Evanston. Number 4, Maggie Moore. Number 5, Amber Lowe. Number 14, Taryn Wagstaff. Number 24, Zosha Novakowski. And number 44, Stacia Barker. Evanston coming into this after beating Rollins, as we keep mentioning, 48-32. So Evanston definitely played their defensive brand of basketball that Coach Fessler likes to coach, likes to put down. He likes to muddy games up. He likes to keep teams from scoring. And that will probably be a big key to today. They're going to have to keep teams from scoring, and they're going to have to continue to put points on the board. 2 of their last 3 games, they have been over 40 points. So if they can continue that trend, hopefully that is where we're headed. The alarm sounds, and we are ready to go. 8 minutes on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 0's up there, and we are ready to get started on day 2 of the 2019 Flaming Gorge Classic here in Green River High School. Elin Olive bringing you the action. And those of you watching on mylocalradio.com, pay some attention to the scrolling banners at the bottom of your screen. Those are our sponsors. Those are people that make this broadcast possible and make it available for you to enjoy from your homes. Yes, Green River is not very far, but when we go to Cheyenne in a couple of weeks, that will be something that is greatly appreciated. Matter of fact, on the way here, I got a text from a parent saying that they appreciate that we do this. So if you have to work, if you for some reason you can't make it to the game, you can put it on at work, you can listen to it on the radio. So a big thank you to all of our main sponsors. Stacia Barker to take the tip-off for Evanston, and Raina Tovar for South. Here we go, and we're underway. Tip-off deflected out of bounds by, I believe Stacia was the last one to kind of bop that one over, so they're going to rerun it. The sophomore is amped up. She nailed it out of bounds, and here we go again. Won by Evanston. Zosha Novakowski with it going from left to right on mylocalradio.com. Taryn Wagstaff at the top of the key directing things. Amber Lowe moving to the right side, decides to go Maggie Moore. On the right key, pass to Stacia, picked off by South. Jaya Brown with the basketball on the left side. Goes to Riley Van Tassel. Top of the key, and it's hard to see the numbers. Gold on white is not the easiest thing to see. Moving in is Brown into the lane. Right-handed layup off target. Rebounded by the Red Devils. Lowe is on the run. She's only got one person to beat. Puts the layup up, and it goes in. 2-0 Red Devils on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 7:07 remaining here in the first quarter. Van Tassel tries to go into the lane, but her shot is off target, rebounded by Lowe. Wagstaff, left side. Stacia Barker at the top. Sophomore gives it right back to Taryn. Long pass to Lowe to the right. Trying to find Novakowski in the left wing. She drops it, picks it up, kicks it over to Wagstaff. Now dump to Lowe at the top. She'll go back to Wagstaff, deflected out of bounds by I believe 24 for the Lady Buffs, or excuse me, Lady Bison. That's Lexi Palmero. Wagstaff holding it at the top of the key. Now goes to Lowe at the top, back to Taryn. Zosha Novakowski, left wing, long pass to Amber at the top, quick over to Taryn. Evanston taking their time, Taryn into the lane, dishes to Novakowski on the left wing, deflected out of bounds by Evanston. Martinez checking in for the Lady Bison. All this happening on the far side of the court. Brown brings it forward for South. Good moves there. She puts it behind her back. Takes to the top of the key. Inside to Martinez at the free throw line extended. Taken away by Stacia. And then Martinez chases it down and takes it back. Pass to, I believe that's Andrea Dimas. No, that's Palmero who puts it in there for 2 more. 2-2 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Foul called. We'll see who it's on. It will be on Jaya Brown, her first one of the afternoon. Low. Barker at the free throw line. Tries to find Novakowski, And Nowakowski wrestles it away after the pass is stolen, takes it to the paint and into the hoop. Zosha makes it 4-2 here in the first quarter. Evanston on that fast start. Palmero right side, gets it under the glass. And it's now 4-all. Back and forth we go. Who's going to get that run? Wagstaff, long pass to Nowakowski. Charges into the lane, tries to find Mackie Moore. And that is going out of bounds. Calissa Martinez to inbound it for South. Goes to Brown. She gets it across the timeline. She'll launch a pass to, cannot see that number, Rihanna Tovar, and she'll inbound it as Evanston deflects it out of bounds. Once again, white jerseys and gold numerals for South. Inbound taken away by Evanston. Amber Lowe going the other way, 4-4. Amber goes to Maggie on the left side. She'll go Wagstaff on the right, back to Amber at the top. Things are slowing down quite a bit. Evanston trying to set a play. Wagstaff gets it from Amber, back to Zosha, right wing. Long pass back to Amber. She can't, too hot for her to handle. She does get it on the bounce back. And now Wagstaff at the right side, going to the top, back to Amber. 3-ball left side, yes! Amber Lowe with 3 points. And it's 7-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout called, we'll take one as well. Evanston leads by 3 after the 3-ball by Amber Moore on this first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Amber Lowe with 5 points, and it's a 7-4 lead for Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Elin off as South tries the long pass, but it's going to be taken back by South. Shot by the Bison is fouled, and that is Palmero. Should they say 23? I don't see a 23 on my roster. So I believe that's Abigail Hagberg. We'll take free throws. And it's good. Evanston leads by 2. Hagberg's second shot down the pipe, and it's a 1-point game. Inbound, Zosha Nowakowski, full court press from the Bison. Taryn Holt, long pass, Pierce, back to Heidi Barton at the free throw line, finds Wagstaff towards the 10-foot line on the volleyball court. Barton tries to find Taryn Holt, but it goes out of bounds. And they'll say a Bison did not touch it. Tracy Mater to inbound it for Cheyenne. Received well by Dimas. Bringing across the timeline, Barton in tow on defense. Brown now taking her time, goes into the lane, tries for the right-handed layup, but she calls for a travel. Evanston gets the ball back with a 1-point lead, 3:07 left in the first. Inbound to Barton. Pierce. Long pass, Taryn Wagstaff charges into the lane, goes to Taryn Holt on the left side, who finishes it off. Evanston back in front by 3, 9-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. As the pass by Van Tassel in the paint, and she's fouled by an Evanston player. It'll be the second foul on Taryn Holt. Mater to inbound it for South, and they lose the handle on it. Evanston's taking it the other way. Heidi at the top of the key goes to Taryn Holt, and it's off of her hands and into the green out of bounds space here at Green River. 2:29 left on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads by 3 here in the first quarter. Inbound to Jana Wright. Back to Brown. Mater Wright goes for the shot, and she will plow into Amber Lowe, who was taking the charge. Offensive foul on Mater. So Amber Lowe gets there, sets her feet, takes the hit, and Evanston gets the ball back. Heidi Barton, long pass to Pierce across the timeline. Barton again towards the 10-foot line on the volleyball court. Just letting things happen, but there's a foul, off-ball foul it looks like, on Evanston. So South will take it back. 2:05 left here in the first quarter. Evanston leads by 3, 9-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Elin Olive bringing you the action. Taylor to Dimas. Martinez to Van Tysel. She'll go for the shot from just out right side outside the paint and get it to go. Van Tassel cuts the gap to 1, 9-8 Evanston. Heidi Barton across the timeline. Bounce pass Amber Lowe on the right side. Goes right back to Stacia Barker at the top of the key. Barton on the left. Bounce pass into Tiana Pierce in the paint. She can't get a hold of it. Stacia Barker tried to grab a hold, get the ball, but is knocked down and the ball travels out of bounds. On the dive, Evanston does retain possession. 1:23 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. In the first, Evanston by 1. Inbound, Stacia Barker, free throw line, just on the near side of the free throw line, misses it. Traveling out of bounds, saved by Taryn Wagstaff, goes to Lowe, who hits another 3. Amber Lowe makes it 12-8. Evanston up by 2 possessions, by 12-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Brown for 3, and it is nothing but net. And now the gap is down to 1. 52 seconds left. Evanston up by a single point. Low. Barton on the right side. Moving to her right to the wing. Now finds Stacia Barker towards the center. Outside the arc still for Evanston. Low. On the left side, 3, moves her way to the wing. Looks like she was going to launch a shot, but she was really looking for Zosha Nowakowski. Long pass by Cheyenne is deflected out of bounds. Looks like Amber Lowe chased it down to try to get it back. Evanston thinks the Cheyenne player touched it last, but they are going to say it's an Evanston player. 22.9 seconds left. Evanston up by 1. Martinez under the net, pops it up and gets it to go. 13-12, 12 seconds left in the first quarter. They're going to hold for that final shot. That is exactly what Coach Fessler wants, as his hand is up in a fist saying hold. Taryn Holt at the top of the key, loses control of the basketball, goes down to the ground to get it. We're going to get a jump ball possession arrow pointed at South. And that is going to do it for the first quarter. Evanston down by 1, 13-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Evanston led by Amber Lowe in that quarter with 8 points. 8 of the 12 on the board for Evanston. The other 4 coming from 2 from Taryn Holt and 2 from Zosha Novakowski. Second quarter action about to start. Evanston down 13-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Elin Olive bringing you the action, as well as Emily Sawyer bringing you the handy camera work on mylocalradio.com. 12-13 South, as South will inbound it to begin it. Martinez, Brown now towards the 10-foot line on the volleyball court, just hands it back to Martinez as she runs up and gets it. Zosha Novakowski on defense. Brown with Novakowski. Good defense play by Novakowski, and they will call a foul on Zosha as she made contact on the defense. Inbound to Van Tysel. Her shot under the glass is off the mark. Rebounded by Stacia. Wagstaff to Lowe. Amber now back to the sophomore Stacia. Back to Wagstaff in the paint to Zosha Novakowski, and she's going to get called for an offensive foul. She caught the ball, and it looked like she caught the ball and kind of pushed it a little forward, and it made contact with a Bison. So the second foul for Zosha. 2 really quick ones here in the second quarter. Evanston still down by 1. No points here in the second quarter by anyone. 13-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Martinez, Brown. Top of the key, back to Martinez, left side. Van Tysel at the top. Trying to move her way in. Mater. Back to Martinez. Brown moving just around the free throw line. Mater to Martinez for 3. Yes, on the right side. And Carlisa Martinez with her 5th points of the game. Evanston down by 4. Wagstaff. Maggie Moore tries to find Mia Barker in the paint, but that is going to be easily intercepted by the Bison. Martinez, another 3 from the right. That one rolls around. Good jump by Amber Lowe to pull that one out of the air. Tough defense being played by Mater, so she gets it over to Stacia to kind of alleviate it. Stacia goes right back to Amber, and she goes to Wagstaff. Right side, Mia Barker at the top. Now Lowe again on the left. Tries to find Stacia Barker in the paint. She gets the pass, but the shot is off the target. Stolen away by Taylor. 3-on-1 in favor of Evanston. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Taylor as she ran right into the Evanston player. It looks like Lowe had her feet set, and she'll get another charge there for the Red Devils. Brown with her second foul of the game. 5:48 remaining in the second quarter. 16-12 South on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Heidi Barton across the timeline. Back to Lowe on the right side. Moving to the top of the key. Bounce pass right back to Heidi Barton. Heidi to the right wing. Long pass, Amber Lowe, top of the key. Van Tysel on defense. Float pass to Taryn Wagstaff, deflected out of bounds by Mater. 5:17 left to go here in the first half. Evanston down by 4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout called. We'll take one as well. 16-12 South on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on this First Make presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit mylocalradio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
16-12 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Elin Oth bringing you the action. Emily Sawyer bringing you the camera work on mylocalradio.com. Evanston down by 4 after a 3-0 run to start the second quarter by the Bison. Evanston to inbound it, though. Wagstaff to do the honors. Evanston has Wagstaff, Lowe, Barton, Mia Barker, and Stacia Barker on the floor. Barton will get the call from Wagstaff. She takes it to the top of the key. Mia Barker on the right side, and she's fouled hard by Martinez. As Mia got the ball, Martinez kind of ran over her, tried to run into her. So now Wagstaff to inbound it. First foul on Martinez as Barton at the top of the key. Drives in, now bounces back to Lowe on the right side. Double teamed Amber Lowe, and it's taken away by the Bison. Effective double team there by Cheyenne South. Van Tysel can't get the bounce pass from Tovar. Evanston's going to take full control of it. Stacia Barker from just on the near side of the free throw line off target. Inbound quickly to Cheyenne South. Shot is off target, and now they set up Van Tysel on the outside, moving away into the paint. Quick dish over to Mater, now at the top. Tovar, Martinez, Dimling into the paint, right-handed shot. Misses the shot, but she's fouled on the play. Andrea Dimas, excuse me. Can't read my own handwriting sometimes. 16-12 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Dimas' first free throw is good. Up by 5. And Dimas takes a breath, shoots it again, and gets that one to fall as well. 6-point lead for South. Amber Lowe rushing across the timeline, charging into the paint. Tries a bounce pass to Taryn Holt, taken away by Martinez. Mater to bring it forward. Long pass to Dimling on the right. Finds Van Tysel in the paint. She's got nowhere to go. They'll launch a 3-ball for Tovar. It's off the target. Evanston gets it back. Wagstaff into the paint from the right side. Yes! Taryn Wagstaff with the first points for Evanston here in the second quarter. Cuts the gap to 4. It's 18-14 South. 3:25 and counting left to go in the second quarter. Van Tassel in around the right, blocked by Evanston. Stacia Barker puts those big arms up there and knocks the shot down. Holt, left side, And Holt's pass was intercepted. So Evanston will lose possession of the ball after it was intercepted. Holt grabbed a hold of the basketball, and then Martinez ripped it away. So they will give it to Evanston. Maggie Moore to inbound it for the Red Devils. Taryn Wagstaff, left side three, bang! Get that one to fall and cut the gap to 1, Miss Wagstaff. 5 points in the second quarter. And just when that happens, a travel called on McKenna Harlan. So the Red Devils will take control with 2:47 left to go, 1-point ball game. Taryn Holt, left side, bounce past Maggie Moore on the left again, finds Wagstaff towards the top. Heidi Barton now moving her way into the paint, free throw line shot off the front iron. Almost rebounded by Amber Lowe, but a diving Van Tassel deflects it out of bounds, and now Evanston will get the ball back with 2:30 left to go on the front court. Evanston down by 1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Maggie Moore, long pass, wide open. Taryn Wagstaff for 3 right side, short, and it's out of bounds. Maggie Moore tried to go up and get it, but she didn't get there in time. 2:25. Taryn Wagstaff wide open for that 3 ball, just falls short. And now Cheyenne South gets a chance. Taylor with Heidi Barton working on her. Gets it across the timeline, moves to her right. Now Maggie Moore will pick Taylor up. Decides to go to Martinez on the right. Back to Van Tassel, double teamed in the paint. They'll try to dish it to the outside. It is going across the line for a backcourt violation. Evanston will get it. Stacia Barker checking in for Heidi Barton. 1:59 left in the half. Evanston down by 1. Wagstaff at the timeline. Rushes into the paint from the right-handed layup. Yes! Taryn Wagstaff puts Evanston on top and completes a 5-0 run for the Red Devils. 1:40 left to go. Red Devils up 19-18. Travel by Martinez on the right side. And Evanston gets a chance to extend that lead. Wagstaff, number 14, the senior, across the timeline. Taryn Holt on the left side now, back to Pierce at the top. Wagstaff, the pass to Wagstaff, intercepted by Mater. She is taking off. And fouled by Tiana Pierce, as she had Tiana Pierce and Taryn Wagstaff in hot pursuit. Pierce makes the foul in order to keep Mater from making the easy play. First foul for Tiana. And now Mater will shoot 2. With 1:18 remaining in the half, a chance for South to go back up on top. First shot is off, and it's now rebounded by Stacia Wagstaff. Quick across the timeline, Maggie Moore, right wing. Back to Wagstaff at the top. Moore now to the left. Maggie bounces to Stacia just outside the free throw line and back to Wagstaff at the top of the circle. Moore, left side. Driving her way to the left wing, loses control of the basketball, picked up by Taryn Holt. Holt with the pass, deflected away by Martinez, but she gets it right back and gets it to Wagstaff. Moore from the right, trying to find the paint. Stacia Barker under the glass for the shot. In and out, and not going to happen. 36 seconds remaining. Mater bringing it forward for South. Evanston on top by 1. 29 seconds in the half. Red Devils hoping to hold on to the lead as we go to the locker room. South moving the ball around quite well, clearly holding for that final shot. Taylor towards the top of the key. 6 seconds left. Martinez, long two from the right, off target, picked out of the sky by Barker. And Wagstaff gets it at the half-court line. Goes for the heave, not in time. That is the half. Evanston on top, 19-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with our halftime show after this on this first Spank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
Crafting is really fun. Sometimes a tutorial helps get the project finished just right. The LittlesWoodShop.com offers tutorials on Facebook to teach you new techniques and fun ideas for crafting. Follow us on Facebook so you're notified each time we post a new tutorial. Plus, get all your supplies for each project at the LittlesWoodShop.com. We sell individual project supplies, kits for group projects, and we sell bulk wholesale crafting supplies. Visit the LittlesWoodShop.com today.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
We got an exciting one here in Green River. Evanston leads 19-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Elin Olive bringing you the action live from Green River High School. Also, exciting one going on for Evanston as they are playing Rollins, the boys, right now in Rock Springs High School. 34-33, Evanston at the half. So both teams winning by one. The Red Devils definitely having a good day on the hardwood thus far. It's time for some stats. First, we'll start with South Bison. Callista Martinez with 5 points, ties for the lead with the team with Jaya Brown. Those two have been the tandem that have been working it around and making things happen. 1 point for Tracy Mater. Riley Van Tassel with 4, and a couple from the free throw line by Andrea Dimas and Ariana Hogberg with 1 as well. For Evanston, 7 points for Taryn Wagstaff, 2 for Taryn Holt, 2 for Zosha Novakowski, and Amber Lowe leading the team right now with a whopping 8 points. But Wagstaff took over that second quarter. She was actually, according to my score sheet, she's the only one that got points going in the second quarter. So she completely took it over and did a wonderful job there. That is your stats at the half. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have our Excellence in Evanston, where we hear from a very special young lady who was chosen for a very special job. This is a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
School. It's the right path indeed, where we learn to read and learn to write. School's the ticket to reach new heights. We make new friends, learn social skills, art, foreign language, music, and more. Science, technology, engineering, math, history, and health in that PE class. With computers and books and teachers and more, our brains will grow and our dreams will soar. So do whatever it takes to never miss school, because a great education, why, that's really cool. My friends, be cool. Go to school.
On this week's Excellence in Evanston, I had the chance to speak with Bailey Barker, who was chosen for a really cool job. She was chosen as one of 22 individuals in the entire state selected for the Wyoming High School.
Whether you're kicking up dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest power, don't just...
Sorry about that. Anyway, Miss Barker was selected as one of 22 individuals to be a part of the Wyoming High School Activities Leadership Committee. Here's Miss Barker on that honor and just her senior year in general.
Elon Olf here with Evanston High School senior Bailey Barker. Bailey, we've been told that you are involved in a lot of things, and one of the coolest things is the Wyoming High School Activities Association leadership. You care to elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, so I was chosen. I'm like one out of 20 students from around the state of Wyoming that goes and meets together in Casper to just oversee all of the different athletics and activities that happen in high schools and just encourage better sportsmanship throughout the state.
What's been one of the coolest experiences you've had while being a part of that, I guess, committee?
Probably one of the coolest experiences has just been the different people I've met from around the state. When you're in competition, it's different because you're competing against them. They're kind of your enemy, you know, but meeting with them, we see that we're all in this big game of life together, and it's just been really neat to meet some new people. And this last month we had the opportunity to have a speaker come from Boston actually and just talk a little bit about the good leadership skills and stuff that we're doing, so that's been really cool.
So what did the process look like for you to be selected to be one of these 20 individuals in the entire state?
So my all of our athletic director, Bubba O'Neill, he suggested that I apply for it. And so my junior year, I just got an application and applied for it. And then they went through all of the applications from the state and chose who they thought would best represent our state.
So it must have been quite the honor when you got the call that, yeah, you were one of the 20 selected.
Yes, I was very honored.
You're also president of the National Honor Society as well as, I believe, FFA. You've got a lot going on. So what is it like to have all these leadership positions in high school and kind of the trust of the people that run these organizations?
Honestly, it's been really humbling to see that you're in charge of your own life, and if you take hold of it and don't limit yourself, you can do anything. It's been really amazing to learn and grow alongside others, because even though I have a fancy title, it doesn't make me any different from the rest, and it's been really neat to be able to grow myself as a leader and to help our different activities throughout the school to really take hold and take charge ourselves as students and individuals to grow.
So kind of diverging from that subject, but what's been your favorite part about senior year so far?
Senior year's been a party. I don't know. I've just really enjoyed that everybody's there to help you. And, you know, there's so many fun things you can do, whether in school or out of school, and everybody's just here to have a good time. And yeah.
What are your plans after high school?
After high school, I'm looking to go to college. I'm still deciding where based on offers. For my senior project, I've been shadowing different careers, and I've really enjoyed anesthesia, so I might go into something in that aspect.
Sounds like you're a very busy woman. Thank you so much for taking time to speak with us. Bailey Barker, Evanston High School senior. Anything else you'd like to cover before we call it an interview?
Work hard and never settle.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Yep, thank you.
And a big thank you to Evanston High School senior Bailey Barker. I've heard a lot of things about her from around town between people that I've talked with said, you got to interview her, and that was definitely not a disappointment. It was a pleasure to speak with you, Ms. Barker. Thank you so much for joining us on Excellence in Evanston. Well, we're about a minute away from the start of the third quarter. Evanston leads by 1. South and Evanston in a absolute dogfight right now. And the Evanston boys also in a dogfight as well. Playing the Rollins Outlaws, score 34-33 Red Devils at the half. So Evanston boys looking to pick up their first win, and We'll have them tomorrow when they play West Side, Idaho. We'll have this same girls team tomorrow morning when they play Laramie, hoping to get some revenge for the loss that the boys took to the Plainsmen yesterday in this arena. 7 seconds remaining, and things are ready to get going. Evanston hoping to capitalize on the momentum they've picked up early. And Taryn Wagstaff, how about a second quarter for her? 7 points, 8 points in the first quarter for Amber Lowe to kind of get things started. And they're hoping to roll on that momentum. Evanston, the first team out on the floor, waiting for Cheyenne South to arrive. Possession arrow pointed at Cheyenne South, so Cheyenne will be taking over the basketball first. For Cheyenne South, they've got a pair of people leading their team, with 5 points, Calissa Martinez and Jaya Brown. Evanston, Amber Lowe leads it with 8, but Taryn Wagstaff with 7. Cheyenne to inbound it. Long pass to Tovar. Now Brown moving towards the top. Moving to her left. Now to Van Tassel. Can't keep a hold of the basketball. Keeps it from being a backcourt violation. Picked up by Taryn Wagstaff. She's off by herself into the paint. Puts the shot up. Yes! Rattles around the rim, and Taryn Wagstaff puts Evanston up 21-18. Early second half. Taylor. Screen from Van Tassel as Taylor rolls to her right. Now hands it off to Martinez. Van Tassel now from the right side paint. Shot is long, picked up by Taylor. Dribbling into the lane. Jaya Brown, and Evanston picks up the off-centered shot. Lowe takes a shot from the left side, and it's a 3-ball. Got it to go. 24-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Dimas launches a long 2 from the left side, picked out of the sky by Stacia Barker, and Wagstaff's taking it the other way. Amber Lowe moving to the left. Long, looks like she's going to shoot a long 2, but finds Zosha Novakowski in the lane. Her shot is disrupted by the defense, picked up by Barker. Kicks it over to Moore, who takes the long 2-point shot from the extended free throw line and gets it to fall. 26-18, quick timeout called by Cheyenne South. We will take it as well. Evanston up by 8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the early second half on this first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers, we know cement. 307-789-1515.
Evanston on an 8-0 run to start the second half. Inbound by Cheyenne Central. Brown at the top of the circle. Amber Lowe playing tough defense on her. Pass is picked off by Maggie Moore, and she's shoved out of bounds by Taylor. Taylor tried to find Tovar, but Moore was there to pick it off, and now Evanston's taking it the other way. Wagstaff, 5:48 and counting left to go in the third quarter. Maggie Moore on the left side. Zosha Novakowski at the top of the circle. Now right side, Wagstaff. Evanston distributing the ball, long 3 from the top of the circle by Moore. is off the target, just short, and it goes out of bounds. Mater to inbound it for South. Dimas across the timeline with Amber right with her step for step. Martinez left wing, tries to work it into the paint to Van Tassel. She goes into the lane, dishes it to Dimas from the right wing. That one's off target. Rebound Mater. She can't get it, and Cheyenne South has to reset. 3-point shot from Mater left side off target. Rebound Martinez and finally gets it to go in the paint. And Martinez ends the drought. 26-20, Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 4:51 and counting left to go. Amber Lowe now across the center stripe. Floater pass to Wagstaff on the left side, trying to work her way into the paint. Goes to Zosha at the top of the key for three. Off the front iron. Rebounded, not going to happen as it travels out of bounds on the right side. Maggie Moore to inbound it for the Red Devils. Heidi Barton now on the floor for Evanston. Moving to the left, outside the circle. Wagstaff at the top. Moore, right side, tries to find Zosha in the paint, but Heidi Barton is there to rescue it. Long pass to Wagstaff, left side into the paint, almost uncontested, misses the shot, gets her own rebound, doesn't get that one. Zosha picks it up and finishes it off. (28-20) Red Devils. Van Tassel into the paint, off of the too strong from the right side. Cheyenne gets the rebound, but it's thrown out of bounds. Don't know if they'll call a foul or if they'll say it was deflected out of bounds as Van Tassel tried to get the shot off and she hit the ground. Inbound Martinez, right side three, just off the mark and clawed down by Holt. Taryn Holt had to jump and go backwards to pick that one up. Heidi Barton moving to the right wing. Wagstaff quick to Barton in the paint, left shot, and she is fouled. Doesn't go in, but she'll shoot free throws. It'll be on Riley Van Tassel. As Holt will shoot two. First one, right down the middle, nothing but net there. Next shot to make it a 10-point game. Yes, just as pretty. And Evanston is on a roll in the second half. Mater to inbound it for the Bison. She bounces it over to Tovar. Heidi Barton working on her. She finally gets across the timeline. A set pick by Martinez. Now Martinez takes it from the free throw line. Missed shot. Rebounded by Tovar. Dimas charges into the lane. Puts the shot up. Can't get that one. Another missed shot by Cheyenne. Bounce pass left side to Dimas for three. Off the mark, picked out of the sky by Holt, who gives it to Novakowski. Heidi Barton running quickly across the line, goes to Wagstaff, moving into the paint. Holt, left side, moving into the lane. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Novakowski. Yes! Zosha Novakowski coming alive here in the second quarter. 32-20, quick shot in response in two-point shot by Cheyenne South now makes it a 10-point game. 32-22, Evanston playing just as quick. Wagstaff Barton out the top. Three ball left side by Holt. Off target, rebounded by Zosha Novakowski. And they will call a travel after Novakowski rebounded it. to get the rebound. Inbound Martinez, 32-22 Evanston with 2:20 left to go in the third quarter. Van Tassel into the paint. That one brushes the bottom of the net, and she's fouled. And she'll shoot 2. It will be a foul, the third foul on Taryn Holt, and Van Tassel will shoot 2. First one is off the mark to the right, hits the back iron and falls to the hardwood. Moore and Lowe check in for Holt and Wagstaff. Next shot by Van Tassel is off the front iron, rebounded by Martinez. Kicks to Deimling on the right wing. Trying to work her way in. Mater from dead center 3, too strong. Rebounded by Van Tassel. Gets it back to Mater, who rushes into the lane. Right-handed layup. And there'll be a foul called on the shot. A lot of yelling going on from both coaches. It'll be the second one on Barton. Van Tassel, or Deimling tries to get the shot in. Misses it, rebounded, and she's fouled on the rebound. It will be the second foul on Pierce. Mater inbounded for South. Van Tassel in the paint, can't get that one to go. Rebound, Deimling. Mater thought about taking a 3 from the right, but thought better of it. Tovar for 3 from the center. Short, good put back by Martinez. Now she'll get it from the right wing for 3. Off the back iron, rebounded by Stacia Barker. She rose above the crowd for that one. About 3 Bison around her. Amber Lowe rushing across the line. Moore right side of the circle. Driving in from the right elbow. Now to Stacia. Round to the free throw line extended. On the right side, they go to Barton at the top. Bounce to Lowe, left side. Pop pass over to Novakowski in the paint, who finishes it off. Zosha. 34-22. Red Devils with a minute left in the third quarter. Bounce pass Martinez in the paint. Goes to the outside to Van Tassel. Rushes into the lane from the free throw line. That one off target. Picked up by Barton. Heading across the line. Here we go. 44 seconds left. Low from the right side. Coach Fessler yells hold, telling them holding for that final shot with 37 seconds left. Low, right side. Now to Barker. Barton on the left. Novakowski in the paint. Back to a wide open Maggie Moore from the free throw line. Misses that shot. Pulled down by Stacia. Lowe with it. Comes in and gets the pass from Stacia and finishes it off. Amber Lowe, ladies and gentlemen, is going off. Martinez on the quick strike pass under the basket, gets the points and cuts the gap. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Pass to Stacia Barker, deflected by the Bison, and there is no shot off before the horn. Well, we're 3/4 of the way there. Evanston up by 12, 36-24 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter after this on this First Make presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNY at 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Olive here at Green River High School, day 2 of the 2019 Flaming Gorge Classic. Evanston up 36-24 over South at the end of 3. Well, what do you say we put 8 more minutes on the clock and finish this one out? Red Devils hoping to win their second game in a row after a 48-32 victory over Rollins yesterday. So far, this team has been great when they get the starts, and they really got the start in the third quarter that they needed. Evanston to start the quarter with the ball. Wagstaff into the left elbow. Tough defense. Passed out to Zosha Novakowski. She's got Martinez draped all over her, so she gets to low. Moving to the right. Outside the circle. Bounce past Maggie Moore, and she loses control. Martinez is taking it the other way. 3-on-2 for South. Pass to Van Tassel in the paint, and she finishes it off. $36-24 was the score when we started this, but now it's 36-26. Evanston up by 10. Beginning of the fourth quarter on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball. Pass to Wagstaff. Moving to her right at the top of the key, Zosha Novakowski with Martinez on defense. Float pass by Amber Lowe to Stacia Barker. Van Tassel deflects it out of bounds. And it'll be Evanston basketball. Dimas checks out, Mater checks in. Tovar checks in. Low from the free throw line, yes! Jump shot from the free throw line, and Amber Lowe is having herself a game. Martinez gets across the timeline. That's Taylor. Tovar tries to float a pass into Martinez, taken away by Barker. Wagstaff now across the line. Taryn holding for it. Now Lowe gets it from the right side. Pop pass to Stacia, who gets under the glass and finishes it off. Stacia Barker getting the point in the paint. 40-22, the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Martinez bounce pass sends it to Van Tassel. She gets called for travel. Evanston's taking it the other way with a 14-point lead. 6 minutes and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. Amber Lowe rushing across the timeline, top of the key, over to Wagstaff on the left side. Tries to get a pass over to Stacia, but it's taken away by Mater, bopped out of bounds by Wagstaff. Mater was rushing up the line. Wagstaff saw it and just popped it out. Mater to inbound it now for South. And timeout called. We will take one as well. Evanston leads 40-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
When shopping for a vehicle, it's important to have a good selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. It's also important to have a knowledgeable salesperson that listens, a finance team that helps you get the payment that matches your pocketbook, and a smart office staff that makes sure all the paperwork is done right. You can always rest assured knowing that our whole team is working for you. Auto Farm Chevrolet, stop in today. We're a community-driven dealer.
Evanston leads 40-26 as South inbounds it on their side of the court. Taylor drives into the lane off of the foot of Stacia Barker. She bends over, picks it up, and Evanston's taking it the other way. Maggie Moore bounced to that was Barton who bounced passes to Moore. Stacia from just outside the free throw line. Now Wagstaff at the left side. Pass Zosha Novakowski, nearly picked off by Martinez. Ball's on the ground, 2 people dive for it. And we got a jump ball possession pointing at South. Mater to inbound it for the Bison. Brown. Quick pass Tovar. Mater now at the top. Martinez, right side. Back to Brown, top of the key. Got Moore to jump on one, and then thought she'd drive ahead. Moore was there to cut it off. Martinez. Van Tassel from the free throw line, got it. (40-28). Evanston slowing it down with 4:40 left to go, leading by 12. Bounce pass Wagstaff from Heidi. Back to Barton. Top of the circle. Maggie Moore to the right side. Zosha Novakowski calling for it. Tipped away by Martinez. Picked up by Wagstaff. She goes into the lane. Right side long 2 by Maggie Moore is good. (42-28) the score now. 4:06 and counting left to go in regulation. Martinez, pass to Mater. Van Tassel, left side, and she gets called for a double dribble. Holt and Lowe checking in. Wagstaff and Moore checking out. Taryn Holt will inbound it for the Red Devils. Heidi Barton to bring it up for Evanston. Cross the timeline, charging into the line, bounce pass to Holt, right side, goes right back to Holt. And now Amber Lowe will get it from the left. Good defense by Daimling. Zosha Novakowski now at the top, wide open. Heidi Barton on the right, finds Zosha Novakowski. Her shot is missed. Rebound by by Stacia. And then she passes Novakowski. She can't get the shot off, but she's fouled, so 2 free throws. The 4th foul on Brown. Zosha, first one is good. 43-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 3:30 left to go. Evanston up by 15. Next shot is good. 44-28. The score. Timeout called. We will take one as well. Evanston up by 14 now. Up by, can't do the math in my head that quick. Up by a little bit. 44-28 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNY at 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
A pass to the Evanston Recreation Center gets you so much more than a weight room. A pass also gives you access to the pool, hot tub, steam rooms, cardio room, cycling studio, shooting range, basketball court, and locker rooms with showers. Passes also let you attend drop-in fitness classes at no additional cost, including Zumba, yoga, cycling, water aerobics, and strength training classes. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Recreation Center. Payment plans available. Stop in today.
Math is hard. Evanston up by 16. Temporary brain fart there where I couldn't get the numbers right. Evanston up 44-28. As I mentioned, 16 for the Red Devils. They're really trying to close this one down after winning 48-32 over Rollins yesterday, and they have a very good chance to exceed that score, or at the very worst, match it. Martinez inbounds to Tovar. Goes right back to number 2, Martinez, across the timeline with Zosha Novakowski playing defense. Daimling, Brown, Tovar, Calling for it is Dimeling. She can't get the shot off in the paint. Rebound taken away by Evanston, and the Red Devils with 3:09 are going back the other way with a 16-point lead. Low, Barton right side. Zosha at the top of the circle. Low, left side. Finds Nowakowski in the paint, and they're going to call a jump ball. Evanston gets it. As Martinez put hands on the ball as soon as Nowakowski caught it. Amber Lowe to inbound it for the Red Devils. Nowakowski, left elbow, right side, now outside the circle to Barton. Lowe back to Barton, same position. Evanston, good ball movement right now, trying to find where their opportunities lie. Station now at the top. Lowe, right side. Lob pass to Barton, who was waiting for it on the left side. Taking it from the left into the paint. And she gets called for a travel. Barton and Holt check out. Moore and Wagstaff check back in. 2:27 remaining. Evanston up by 14, 44-28. Martinez. Long pass to Tovar. Deflected out of bounds. Evanston will get it back. She tried to go cross court with it, but Tovar couldn't bring it down. Wagstaff slowing things way down. 2:09 and counting. Going to her left on the wing. To a wide open Amber Lowe at the top of the circle. She drives into the free throw line extended, and she's fouled. It'll be the fifth and final foul for Jaya Brown. She finishes with 5 points. 1:57 left to go. Evanston up by 16. Low around the 10-foot line on the volleyball court. Moving to her right. Maggie Moore goes back to the 10-foot line. Now Wagstaff on the right side. Low again. Moving to her left. Maggie Moore left side. Wagstaff with Mater playing tough defense on her. Bounce pass, Moore into the left elbow. Pass to Wagstaff, intercepted by Mater. 1:20 left to go. Evanston just trying to bleed clock now. Martinez passes to Van Tassel, drives into the lane. Can't get that one to go. Picked out of the sky by Maggie Moore. 1:06 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Amber now across the timeline. Gets it to Maggie. Moore, Wagstaff. Taryn decides to go to Amber Lowe again. All this happening at the 10-foot line. 46 seconds remaining. Trying to bleed the clock here. Stacia, top of the circle. Zosha now on the left side. Ball is yet to penetrate inside the circle. Wagstaff back to Lowe. Now Zosha. Left side, 25 seconds remaining. She's fouled quickly by Martinez. That's the second one for her. Boys score update. 6:55, Red Devils with 2:30 left, so they are in a dogfight with Rollins. Stacia Barker to Amber Lowe. 17 seconds left. They're going to hold it. Red Devils are going to improve to 2-3 with 9 seconds left. They won their first game of the season last night against Rollins by double digits. They're going to win South by 14. Your final score, Evanston 44, South 28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with our post-game show right after this on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Happy days are here again as the Evanston Red Devils get the victory over the Cheyenne South Bison. Final score 44-28. It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Evanston, after beating Rollins yesterday for the first one of the season, wanted to keep that momentum going, and it was a back-and-forth affair in the first quarter. No one really got on a run until Cheyenne was able to kind of close out with a 3-0 run, 13-12 at the end of the first. Evanston, though, would only allow them to go on one 3-0 run. Matter of fact, that would be the only points they would score. Evanston would win the fourth quarter 7-5, So they would go on a 5-0 run, Evanston would shut that one down on a 5-0 run of their own. Then in the third quarter, we talked with Coach Fessler about how they were able to get things going really well from the beginning for their win against Rollins. He said it all started with a strong start and a run, and they got that strong start and run at the beginning of the third. Being up by 2, they decided to go ahead and double that, or more than double that, and go up by 12, going on a 4-0 run and having a 36-24 lead, and then Evanston would just continue to pour it on. Only 4 points scored by the Cheyenne South Bison in the entire fourth quarter. Final score, 44-28. Evanston improves to 2-3. It's time for your Red Devil stats report. We're going to get through this as we have to get ready to broadcast the upcoming Grace, Idaho, and Riverton game. Stat report for Cheyenne South. Tracy Mader with a free throw, so 1 point. Jaya Brown fouls out with 5 points, all happening in the first quarter. McKenna Harlan with 8. Andrea Dimas with 2. And the leader, Calissa Martinez with 9. For Evanston, Maggie Moore with 4. Taryn Wagstaff with 9. Taryn Holt with 4. Zosha Novakowski with 10. Stacia Barker with 2. And Amber Lowe leads the team with 15 points. We got one more thing to do, and that is knock off our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, and that's going to go to Amber Lowe. She was on fire, especially in the first quarter, and then made things happen in the second half with a total of 7 second-half points. So she is the recipient of Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, and that is going to do it for this broadcast on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com. On behalf of my camera person, Emily Sawyer, my producer back at the station in Evanston, Mr. Preston Bush, I'm Elon Off saying thank you so much, and we will see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on KNYN 99.1 tomorrow morning when Evanston girls take on Laramie in the third day of the 2019 Flaming Gorge Classic. Again, my name is Elon Off saying thank you so much and take care.
You have been tuned in to a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devils basketball on KNYN The Big Dog with live video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's game has been brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankham, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Arrowhead Dental, Plains Tires, the Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Regional Hospital, the Come On In Casper, Evanston Parks and Recreation, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Uinta County School District Number 1, Elling Ford Brothers, The Store, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Bear River Dental, Mountain West Business Solutions, and by Wyoming Dental Specialties. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with Rich's Ryan Steinekert and the Valley's Jake Hibbard, and production assistants Preston Bush, AJ Lamb, and Alyssa McDaniel. Biggest thanks to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit MyLocalRadio.com for archive games and past interviews with Red Devil players and coaches. Like My Local Radio on Facebook to stay up to date with the games. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on KNYN 99.1 FM and MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils!